Yes, sir, we are live.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Hi. Good evening, everyone. How are you guys? Let me talk to you, and then will that start the session. Okay. In between, let me share my screen. All right. Okay. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yep. Okay. Oh, not this one. I'm so sorry. Uh, Wait a second. I think it's the wrong file. Hi, everyone. So let's upgrade the day three. Hi, is it in the class supposed to be Let's Upgrade platform? Not for today. Uh, we'll taking as a live for today itself, and then from tomorrow, and every lecture will be the on live. Okay, on YouTube. Okay, hi everyone. Hi, good evening. So let's start the session. As yesterday we have already discussed what is a loop, how exactly the working up loop, and you know there is two types of loop: is a while loop and a for loop. Then we did all the flow charts and some programs, and basically yesterday we have completed the while loop, the syntax, and the practical implementation with Python. Today we'll start the for loop. Okay, before starting the follow, I think I didn't open a Jupyter notebook. I'll tell you again how to open a Jupyter notebook. Just go to the path and write down a CMD. It will directly open the command prompt to here and write down Jupyter notebook. That's it. Okay, it will taking a time to open. In between, let's start the session. Okay, for loop. While loop is first is giving the condition and then start the statement. If and it's important to write increment and decrement. Let me take a pen. Yeah, start the increment and decrement. If you will not increment or decrement, then it will enter in infinite loop. Okay, it's very important, increment and decrement. Yesterday I've also given one assignment. Yes, I've already shared the solution. You can recheck that it's a proper, you did proper or not. Okay, so the for loop is, the syntax is something different. For, and that variable in membership operator in and sequence, and that sequence can be anyone. That sequence can be range, that sequence can be string, sequence can be tuple, list, dictionary, set, anyone. So let me tell you. Okay, let me open first file. Yeah, Python basics, the same file. Okay, so we'll start with the first range, because I think most of the people are familiar with this range. In a range there is three parameters: starting value, ending, and increment and decrement. Starting, ending, increment and decrement. Like I want to start 1 to 100 numbers, right? 1 to 100 numbers, that's mean 1 2 3 4, it's the increment. And what is the decrement? 100, 99, 98, 97, 95, 96, 95, like this way. It's a decrement. Okay, so we have to start with the for loop. Let me take a heading is the for loop. Yes, for loop. Okay, so our syntax was for variable. That variable can be anyone. I'm taking the variable name is a. Mostly you are familiar with I. In a for loop, most of the people are familiar with I. So I'm taking the I. It can be anyone. For I in a sequence, seq, that can be anyone. We'll decide that which sequence can be here. Print number I. So first we have to decide that what will be the sequence. Seq is equal to, I'm taking the sequence is a range. The first one is starting value, taking the first one, starting, ending with 11, because it's not ended with the last value. It will start with 1, but not end with 11. It will end with 10. Okay, if you're not writing anything here after a comma, if you're not writing anything, so by default taking as a 1, by default it's an increment value. If you run this file, then you'll getting answer is 1 2 3 4 till 10, right? So if you're writing here a 1 is by default is already taking a 1, so 1 to 10 number. And suppose I want 10 to 1 number, it's like decrement 10 to 1 number. Let's do the same process, copy and paste. Start with 10 and end with 1. If you want to end with 1, then it should be 0, right? Because it's and not return to the last value. And then it's not an increment, because if you will increment, that would be 10 11 12 13 14 15, but never reach to the 0. So if you have to decrement here, -1. If you'll put -1 here, then getting the answer 10 -1, 10 9 8 7 6, like this way. Okay, same I want to put another sequence, not only a range. I don't want a sequence, this range. Let me put my name is Ritesh. That's it. To run this file, you'll getting RITESH, like this way. It's not important every time you will pass a uh, range to here. I'm taking, I can take list is here, Ritesh, and then Mukesh, Rahul, Priya, Shraddha. So this sequence can be printed here, because the for loop, the mean of for loop is to iterate some value, right? It iterates some value. So there are five name, 1 2 3 4 5. So it's getting the answer is Ritesh, Mukesh, Rahul, Priya, Shraddha. But if you are taking a string, so it will directly printing only string. So sequence can be anyone, list, tuple, dictionary can be anyone. Okay. So, so let's start with another data types. Yeah, before starting any data types, let's understand nested for loop. Yesterday we did nested while loop, but didn't complete a nested for loop. Let's do the same process for nested for loop. After completing nested for loop, I'll check the all the questions which you put on your YouTube. Let me first complete a nested for loop. Right now, I can't answer your queries, because let me complete first. Nested for loop. I think most of the guys are familiar with this star, and in your college life, you have to create a complete star at the same. And you what you are doing? Just try to remember all this code. No, why this code? Why this star is available in your syllabus? Because with the help of star pattern, you can easily understand the nested for loop. That's why this pattern is available in your syllabus. But what you are doing, you are directly try to remember this program. It's a wrong way, right? Try to understand this code. We'll do the one by one. Like these are a star is here, star is here, star is here. So always if you putting the index in a Python, always start with 0 0 1 2 3 4. So there are uh, five rows. I think, yeah, 5 rows, because it start with a 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 at the 3 4. And because it start with a 0, that's why it's 0 to 4. And column is also a 5. Let's implement it. We have to create a pattern. Let me write here. Yeah, we can say nested for loop, right? This one is nested for loop. For loop, yes. So what we have to do, create a pattern. So let's first create for. Uh, if you will use one for loop, that's become a 1D. If you will use two for loop, that's become a 2D. And here your pattern is a 2D, not a 1D. So I'm taking a for row in range at start with 0. Always start with a 0. If you're writing here a 5 only, so it will printing a 5. Okay, 0 1 2 3 4, only 0 to 4. Okay, if I'm printing some star is here, some star. If you run this file, you're getting a 5 star, 5 star to here. But if you'll use it here, for inside a for, means loop inside a loop, that's become a 2D. Let me use for column in range and passing the same value because column is also a 5, and your star pattern inside this block. Run this file, it's getting a star. It's a 25 times. Do you want to check that it's a 25 or not? Just directly use row and column. Run this file, then you'll getting a 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, 4 till 1, 0, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 0, 2, 3, like this way. So it's become a 25. But I don't want in a one line, right? It's a one line value. It's a vertical value. Suppose I want in a horizontal value, then so in other programming language to print in the next line, we are using a slash n. But in a Python, you don't have to be write anything. In a print function, it's already slash n is there. You don't have to be write slash n. But if you want to stop the slash n, one parameter is there end. And is equal to just put a space. If you're putting a space, so it will taking a space in between a two datas. The vertical lines is it look like a completely a horizontal value, but exactly I don't want horizontal, I don't want vertical, I want a complete pattern, I want a complete 2D, right? So what we have to do, this column, let me show you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this column is completely a 2D format, 5 cross 5 matrix, right? So every rows in a horizontal way, and every column is a vertical way. So we have to do the same process. Every row should be horizontal way, but every rows should be horizontal way, and every column should be vertical way. So this one is use row is perfect, but column is not look like a complete horizontal way. Just we have to do here is print. That's it. It's automatically taking a slash n. You don't have to be write a slash n. To print it here, it's automatically become, in the next line for all the rows, because every row in the next line, right? Every row is a next line, and every column in a horizontal way. But still, I don't want all these values. I don't want a 0, 1. I don't want a 0, 2. I don't want a 0, 3. I don't want a 0, 4. Exactly, I want only 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 0, 2, 2, and 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. So it's clear that the column should not be 5. So what will be the answer? Exactly, then starting with the column will be would be only 0, and second rows would be 1, third rows would be 2, third rows would be 4, and fourth rows would be last value is a 5, right? So what is the solution? If you're writing here a 0, obviously it's getting a value is completely a 0. If you're writing here a 1, getting a 0, 0, 1, 1, this is perfect, but I want next value as well. So the solution is you have to write a row. If you're putting a row here, it's like a pattern, but the first value is removed because the row value is always taking from a range from a 0. So range of 0 is always nothing. If you're putting a range is 0, it will not getting anything. So it should be at least 1. So just put row plus 1. Then you'll getting answer is this pattern. And now you don't need row and columns. Remove it. Run this file. You're getting a pattern. Okay, in the place of 5, if you're writing here a 10, you're getting answer is 10 pattern. In the place of 10, you can take from input and is equal to int input, enter the number, and in the place of 10 let me pass n, run this file, passing the number, I'm writing here a 15, getting a 15 pattern. Okay, so next assignment, you have to create a different opposite pattern. This one, like 5 5 and then 4, then 3 2, yeah, 2 and 1. I think it should be 5 4 3 2 1. This pattern, you have to create this pattern. So this is the assignment for you. I think it will not be too much difficult. You can do it. It's you have to change very little bit in this program. I think you guys can do it. So before going to the next topic, okay. I think this is not a next topic. This is a break, continue, and pass. It's not a big topic. It's a small topic. Next topic would be string data type. Before going to the string data type, we'll put one quiz. Okay. Let me first finish this break, continue, and pass, and then start the quiz. And after complete a quiz, we'll go for string data type. Break, continue, pass. Let's do the same process for I in range, passing some values 1 to 20. Yes, 1 to 20. Okay, I think I should use in the for while loop, because mostly we are using in a while loop, break statement mostly using in a while loop, not in for loop. So but you can use in a while loop as well as a for loop. Even in the yesterday's assignment, you have to break some points. I'm taking a 1, and then while a is less than or equal to 20, a is less than or equal to 20, and print some statement. Hi bro, that's it. Sorry, hi bro. This is a statement, and then increment it, a plus is equal to 1. Run this file. These are a statement. Run this file. Hi bro, it to here. But the same time, let me print a number also. But if your numbers is multiply of 5, it should be hey bro. I want hey bro. So let me put some statement. If your a is modulo of 5 is equal to 0, then print only hey. Otherwise, it will mix to each other. So a to here, and then continue. It will continue the loop. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't increment it. Okay, yeah, I didn't increment it. If we'll enter to here, it should be yes. Okay, it's enter in the infinite loop. So stop the kernel. Otherwise, the next program will not be run to here. Yes. Every 5 multiplication, it's getting a hey 5, hey 10, hey 11, 15, hey 20. The same. Suppose I don't. I'm putting here as a 200, but is by default I'm putting here as 200. I want to stop in 20. We can do the same process. Elif a is equal to become a 20. Let's break the loop. Break the loop. That's it. Okay. The same mistake. Yeah. If a is equal to 20, that's become a break the loop. That would be if to here. No, it's not getting the answer. So what's the solution? Let me put it here. Is 20 is getting the answer. So let's do it separately. Otherwise, it will mix to each other. Let's do the same program for a break. In the place of 20, in the place of 20, I will not writing anything here. I'll just writing here true. True, that's it. True. Means it will be true for infinite time. So what's the solution? When a numbers become a 5, let me close it. I think we don't need these statements. Yeah, we also don't need these statements. It will be continue again and again, hey bro, for multiple times. But if a we need some, we need some condition. Okay, I think it's a is equal to 1 and a is equal to a plus 1. Yes, it's important because without any numbers, how can we decide that we have to stop it? A is equal to become a 10, then break the loop. Yes, it's a 10 times. Even we can just, oh, I think I put it here. That's why it's getting, it's not taking in 10 numbers. Okay. The last one is something interesting. It's a pass. It's passing the value. What's the mean? Suppose if you're creating one class, sorry, I'm not talking about class here. Any block like functions, like while loop or the for loop, like I'm writing here a for, same while, true, but I didn't pass anything. I don't want to pass anything to here. After a few times, I'll do something to this program. Leave it and the print the statement I. But this time you'll getting an error. This time is getting error because inside a while loop you didn't write any script. That's wrong. But still, I want this statement. You have a two option. You can directly just comment it here. Then you will get values. Otherwise, just use pass. Pass block is just passing the passing any block. Let me stop it here because it's pass the block to here. While true, if you're getting any statement, okay, actually it's enter in the infinite loop. That's why it's not getting to here. Let me take another example. Def fun. Because it's a function. Don't worry, we have to do the same process. If you're writing here pass, you're getting answer is high. But if you remove this pass, you're getting an error. That's a unexpected indent, right? Because after a colon, you have to create a block. Without creating a block, it will not run to the next program, next line. So we can't leave it as a blank. At least you have to write a pass. It will pass the block. Even here, if you're writing a pass, it will not change anything. It's just repeat it again and again, enter in the infinite loop. If you're writing a pass, just continue the infinite loop. Just pass the block for passing the block. Enter in this again in infinite loop. Let me stop the kernel and run this program. Yes. So just okay, this pass, continue, break has done. Yes, this one is continue, this one is pass. Don't worry, I'll share this PDF as well, this code as well. Okay, so just do one thing, complete the quiz and then start the next topic is string data type. Okay. Hello Soeb, are you here?
Yes, sir. Yes,
uh,
guys, I'll be putting the link in the chat in a minute.
yes.
Yes, guys, I've put the link in the chat. Please go play the quiz. It's just 8 questions, 2 minutes time.
Okay, somehow I didn't understand the for loop where we got Ritesh with each letter in the separate now. Okay, Mihir Patel. Okay, I'll do that again. Okay, any other questions? Where to submit the assignment? I have got no mail. Just Check on LetsGrade.in. Community is there. You can submit your assignment.
Yes, guys, community all detail post. You'll get every link there, every that is needed. All the questions is there. Also, the assignment PDF has the link.
I think you guys confused that how I print the Ritesh in the separate numbers. Okay, most of the person is asking the same questions. Okay, I'll do this. I'll do the same. Don't worry, I'll clear all the doubts. Sir, can I submit the assignment tomorrow? Um, because I have to give another assignment today itself.
Has all the operation, the assignment deadlines, related some dates, everything is there in the all post. That's
Okay, okay. Yes, Jayavardhan Reddy is saying that I submitted all the assignments. That's good because I have to give another assignment today itself. Okay, because every day I have to give another assignments. So don't you know ignore that. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. So because it's a 6 days lecture, so every day I'll give another assignments. So try to complete it that day itself.
yes, sir. We can continue.
Okay, so let me first explain the for loop again. I think some people are confused. This topic is how getting the name is Ritesh Rite in the for loop. The same for I in range. If I'm writing some 1 to 10 number, then you're getting a normal answer is I getting some number is 1 to 10 number. Okay, it's a normal. I think everyone is understood this point. But the problem is another values. If I'm taking another sequence like for I in taking another sequence in the place of range, I'm taking another sequence is something else. It's a Ritesh. So in that string, actually the next point is also a string that will be better for you. In a string, it's a order data type. So where index is start from a zero, R is taking as a zero, I is taking as a one, T is taking as a two, E is taking as a three, yes is taking as a four. Let me show you how exactly is working. Actually, the string, my name is Ritesh or taking a India, Mumbai, whatever you have written in a double quotes is taking as a string, and that's the order data type. Ordered in the sense there is an index is available that can be defined with a double quotes or single quotes, right? But if you have a single lines, it's defined with a single quotes. If you have a multi line, it's a double quotes. If you have a multi lines like this way, three double quotes. Okay, this one. Let me explain again. So you have a question is that how is getting an answer is Ritesh, because if you print here I, so it will taking a one by one value I R I T E S H. Why? Because it has an index. It's a separate index. R has a different index. I has a different index. T has a different index. E has a different index. That's why it's getting answer is RITESH. But somebody is confused that suppose if I'm writing in the container Ritesh, then Priya, then Mukesh, then another one, that time is getting a Ritesh, not a RITESH, right? This kind of confusion. Let me take as a variable seq is equal to Ritesh. That will be better for you. I'm storing in the variables seq, same value. It's not a difference. But this time, sequence is a Ritesh. So SEQ, from passing the square bracket to here and passing some values is 0. That's the index. Is getting the answer is R. If I'm passing the index is 1, is getting I. If I'm passing the index is 2, getting T. So that's why the for loop is iterating one by one value. But you get confused in when I'm put in a list. Put in a list like Ritesh, Priya, and Mukesh, and okay, Rahul. If I run this file, then you'll getting an answer is what's the problem? Okay, I've just put getting a Ritesh, Priya, Mukesh, and Rahul, not RITESS, right? It's confusing because this is contained in a list. Contained in a list. This time, if you're writing in a SEQ of 0, then you'll getting answer is Ritesh, not a R. Because when you check the type of sequence to here, type of sequence, that's a list, not a string. In a string has a separate value, and this one is string. Ritesh is a string, but here the square bracket containing as a list. Okay, hope you clear all the doubts. Okay, let's talking about a string data type. String very interesting and very important data type to here. String is defined like if you define in the single line like Ritesh, India, Mumbai, Mukesh, Priya. So these are a single line. So can be defined with a single quotes or double quotes. Sometimes we confuse that. Why Python is giving the two option, single quotes and double quotes. Other programming language is not giving two options, right? Other program is giving only two double quotes, but in a Python is giving a single quotes as well as a double quotes because in the sometimes like in a database, I'm talking about a database. If you're writing a script of the data, so in double quotes, if you're writing some script and in the in between if you putting some apostrophe s, it's ITI and S. So here if you'll use a single quotes and it will consider as a separate one, start with here to here and here to here. That's wrong. Let me show you in the practical way. Suppose I'm right here. Hey, it's Ritesh. Hey, it's Ritesh. So here is not getting any problem. Like A is equal to hey, it's Ritesh, and if you will print A, then you'll getting answer hey, it's Ritesh. That's right. But in the place of double quotes, if I'm passing a single quotes to here and single quotes to here, then you will getting an error because it's taking a single quotes to here, the separate one. So with that, if you don't have a double quotes, you can't put a apostrophe s, right? Getting answer. Hey is Ritesh. In a Python, you can define in the single quotes, you can define with the double quotes. That doesn't matter. The single line, just use one quotes. But if you have a multi-line, we are using a triple quotes. Still confusing. I think triple quotes is used for a multi-line comment. You guys already know, right? Triple quotes is used for a multi-line comments, but here I'm writing as a string. Is it true? Is it right or wrong? Let's do the same process. Uh, yeah. If I'm putting as a comment, the multi-line comments is one, two, three, and where I want to end here, one, two, three. Run this file, you didn't get anything. It's a string, right? It's a shell mode. That's why it's printing everything. But it's a comment. It's a comment. It's not showing Ritesh, Priya, Rahul like this way. It's not showing the result. It's a totally a comment. But why it's showing to here directly? Because it also consider as a string. If you'll store in the variable z is equal to, and just print z, and getting the answer is the same value. Even if you'll check the type of z, getting the answer is string. So the string can be defined. If you have a single line, just use double quotes. If you have a multi-line, triple quotes. It's very easy. Every data type has a different operations is there, methods is there, right? Some operation will be there, some method will be there. Like some method, I think you guys are familiar, is if you have one method, hello, so you can use uppercase, lowercase, capitalize, count, index, right? These are a method. And function is string, length, mean, max, and type. I think you have a country. Why I'm separating this value? I think if you're checking on the internet or books, it's directly writing here string, method, and function. Is it the same or a different one? So the answer is string and method both are the same. There is no any difference. So why I'm writing here is the separate one? Because if you're writing a def and function name, defining a def and function name, and this create a block, that time we are calling a function. But if you mention your function inside a class, that's become a method. To use up any method, we are using with dot value. A is of string, then a dot upper. So upper is a method, not a function. But in a length, we are not calling as a dot length. We are just calling length, and in the bracket we are passing a, right, this way. So it's something different, but string and method, the work, the clear declaring up string and method both are the same. There is no any difference. If any books is writing string and method same, yes, it's same, but the use of string and method is different. Method we are calling directly a dot upper, b dot upper, this way, and function length, and then passing the value. Let's do the operation. And yes, it has some operations is also, like let me take one string str. Oh, you can't take as str because str is a function, so it's an inbuilt function. Is s is equal to, let's take one string, is India. Wait a second, let me put heading to here. It's a string data types, because we have a multiple string list, tuple, dictionary, so many data type is there. Is string, yes, string there, India, and I think it should be s1, that will be better for you. S2 is equal to India, and India, and then Mumbai. That's it. So we have a different operation, like we can concatenate s1 dot s2, and getting the answer is India Mumbai. Or even if you're writing here s2 plus s1, that's Mumbai India, then s1 multiply with 2 or 3, that's a multiplication, is India the 3 times. Even we can slice some value, we can fetch some value. Like in India, I want only I, it's a capital I. So string is a mutable, it's a immutable, it's a immutable and ordered data type. Ordered in the sense there is an index is available. So if we're writing here s1 square bracket, so fetching some value, fetching some data from this India. If I'm passing here the 0, because indexes always start with a 0. So in India, I 0 and 1, D 2, I 4, A 5. It's a positive indexing, and a negative indexing will be -1, -2, -3. Like if I'm writing here 5, S1 of 5, then you'll getting answer is it's out of range. I'd say that's a 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a 4. It's out of range. We can write it 5, 4. Then you'll getting answer is A. But in the place of 1, if you passing a minus 1, then you will also getting answer is A, because in the last value you start with a minus 1. A is a minus 1, I is a minus 2, D is a minus 2, minus 3, N is a minus 4, I is a minus 5. Run this file, you'll getting answer is A again. You're passing an S1 of 0 and getting I, capital I, and the same one if you're passing a S1 of minus 5 then getting a capital I, the same value, right? 0 and minus 5. So this one is a positive indexing, this one is negative indexing. I think I didn't share any diagrams. Okay, I think, yeah. Uh, it's a list, but don't take about this list is here. String in every programming language is indexing the same one. Not every programming, every data types has the same indexing. Positive 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and negative indexing minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay, so let's finish this. I think we did the operations. Let's finish this methods and functions. But here, like I want some values I and D. So the slicing this value like minus 1, or we can directly pass a 0, minus 5, then you will getting an answer. And that answer should also be string. It would be double quotes. It's not getting a directly a capital I. Okay, it's also be a double quotes or single quotes. Um, I think S1, yeah, S1. I need a I and D. I and D. Let's do the S2. Is that Mumbai? In a Mumbai, I need MUM. In shortcut, we are writing MUM. We're not writing Mumbai completely. MUM, where M is start with, let me write here directly. Yeah. M is start with S2, M is start with 0. Start with a 0 and a colon where you want to end. 0, 1, 2. You want to end it 2. So you will not write a 2 here. You have to write a 3, because in a Python, in all data types, is never end with last value. You run this file, then you'll getting MUM, right? MUM. Somebody is writing is 0 comma 1. No, we can't write comma 1. You will get, yes, you will get error. Indexing must be integer, so it should be in a colon, not a comma. Okay, so these are a slicing. Obviously this string has a multiple method is there, some function is there. Like if I'm taking s1 dot upper, and you will getting answer is capital India. Oh, what's the problem? String this, yeah, it's a 2 e, yeah, India, capital India. If you're writing in s2 dot lower is small letter, s2 dot layer is Mumbai small letter, but my name was M capital, but here is a small letter. Like I'm taking another string is hello. It's a small hello, small h. So there is one also a method s3 dot capitalize. So yeah, capitalize, capitalize. You're getting hello h capital. Capitalize in the sense first letter is a capital and the second and third all the letters will be, all the character will be, small letter, and first one will be capital letter. That's the mean of capitalize. It's also a different method is there, like lower capitalize, count, index, count. Like if you want to count anything in India, let's take a Mumbai, c2 dot count. Mumbai is a 2 times is there, is pass M, and it's getting it's not a c2, it's the s3, s2. One times, small m is a one times, I think so. Yes, small m is a one times, that's why it's getting Mumbai. But let me store. But if you are taking another value where like hello, s3, s3, if you're passing a l, so l is a 2 times, that's why getting answer is 2, finding the count value. And same like if you have a multi-line string, not a multi-line string, is big statement. Hello everyone, hello everyone, I want to know that the index of e. If you'll write here s4 dot index and passing the value is e, then you'll getting a first e. Yes, first e, this one. Yeah, this one, this first e, that's why it's getting answer is first index. But I want the next e, so what we have to do, this is comma and pass the value is the next value. After 1 just pass 2, is getting a 6. But I don't, you don't want the next next e, I want a third e, just use it here, the 7, then you will getting a eighth e. I don't want a eighth e, I want a last e, that would be right here a 9, and you're getting a last e. Right, this way you can find the value index. Okay, so these are a string and the same value, same if you're finding the length of, that's a function. Here I'm writing a function, length of s4, that's mean a function, I'm passing the function to here. Length of s4 is a 14, the same value if you're passing here a length of s2, then you'll getting a 6. Length of s3, that's 5. s2 means we can say, I don't remember. Yeah, s2 is a Mumbai and s3 is a hello. Even in like s4 the hello everyone, I want to check the minimum value, minimum of s4 is space. So who will decide that which one is minimum or which one is maximum? It will decide by ASCII table. If you want to check that the ASCII table, just go to the internet and write down ASCII code table. Yes. Go to the internet and then you will get a ASCII table, and go to the image. You will get complete ASCII table where is provide the rank of every characters and every numbers. Let me take which one is, yes, this one is perfect. I think it will not be visible to you guys, but still let me show you where the space is taking a 32 rank, and capital A, sorry, small, yeah, capital A is taking a rank is 65, and small a is taking a rank is 97. So this rank is getting the minimum and maximum value. Okay, if you're writing here the max of s4, then maybe you'll get a small y. But here I just put capital H. H is a low ranking, and small h, yeah, small letter is a high ranking. Okay. Suppose if you have any number like n is equal to 15, want to convert in a string, just use str of n. Just pass str of n. Then you'll getting answer is 15 in double quotes. So what happened to space? How does what happened to space? Space in the sense, you know, in a hello world, I took a space. Space is also a character. Space is also a character. Space is also considered in a string. We can't ignore it. Where H is a character, L is a character, space is also taking as a character. Okay, so we can say these are a string, and even this string is also containing in the different data types. Like we can contain in a tuple, we can contain in a list, we can contain in a dictionary. So mostly we are using a different data types. Let's talk about the list. After complete a list, we'll go for again quiz. Okay, again a new quiz. Okay, the first one, list is mutable. Let me clear one thing. After complete all the data type, I'm asking the question is which one is mutable and which one is immutable. Okay, that will be very fast quiz with on Google Live. So just listen carefully. List is a mutable and ordered. We know that the order means is index is there. We have already discussed like list can be defined in the square bracket, and index is start with a zero and end with like the number, like here is a prob 0 1 2 3 4, and negative indexing start with a -1 -2 -3 and -4, this way. And the same like a string, list has also a different method and functions and operations. These are the method and these are the functions. So let's talking about a method and functions, and after that you have to give one quiz. Okay, list. Let's create one list. A is equal to I think we should create L1. Wait a second. Heading. Yes. Uh, list L1 is equal to square bracket and passing some value 5 6 8. We can pass. In a Python there is no any concept of same data type. Sometimes we compare with the array, where array is a collection of same data type which is also defined with a square bracket. But list is a collection of data. There is no any same data type concept is available in a Python. Okay, we can take integer as well as a 3.4, and taking as a string is high, and okay, these are our values. It's a mutable, we can change it, where string was a immutable, like writing here L1 of what is the index of okay is -1. Don't need to count out everything, because last value is always the -1, and pass the value in the place of okay. I want hey, right? I want hey. Is it possible to hear? Let me check. Yes, it's possible. It can be changed. Can we do the same process with a string? No, we can't do this. S4 is getting the answer is hello everyone. If I'm writing here the fetching some value is 3, then getting the answer is L. I want to change the place of L should be uh, HP. If you run this file, then you'll getting an error. Its string does not support item assignment. That's mean it's a immutable, right? It's a immutable. Okay, I'll not remove this one. So these are a list. Even we can slice some values, slice some data. We can fit some data like this way, the square bracket. So if you containing any value with a square bracket, that would be a list. But if you will passing the square bracket with a variable, that would be a slicing. You are fetching some value, because this symbol, this square bracket with variable is using in a list, tuple, dictionary, everywhere. Okay, and a list is this square bracket is for containing the data. Like I want some value is 5, not a 5. I want a value is 8, 5 and 3.4. 8, 5 and 3.4. Only these point. Only these point. So what value do? Just L1 dot. And what is the index of 8? 0, 1, 2. Start with a 2 in the colon. Where you want to end? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So end with 4. So you don't write a 4, just write on a 5. Then you will getting an answer is 8, 8, 4, 4.3. So these are slashing the value, right? Even if you use the for loop to here, for I in L1 and passing the I, means it will taking I will taking from a values this L1 5 say 5 7 8 5, like this way. Run this file, then you'll getting 5 7 8 5, this value. Okay, so uh let's do the method. Yes, it's very interesting. It's a method. First method is L1 dot append. L1 dot append. Append in the sense add something in the last value. I want to add, I want to wait 1000 values, only 1000 numbers. I want to add the 1000. Run this file and check the L1. Getting the answer is, oh, so not L, E1, it's L1. L1 is 1000 is added in the last value. But I want to add uh, 2000 after 3.4. So we can use L1 dot insert and passing the value is 2000, and where you want to add 0 1 2 3 4. After 4 you have to pass 4, just write down to check the value is L1. Getting the answer is, oh, where is the 2000? Oh, I'm so sorry. The first one you have to pass the index and then value. Should be 4 to here, and index will be the last value. It's taking a 2000 index, so that's why it's putting the last value. So if we're passing in the 2000, let me pass something else. The 5000. Run this file. 5000 is added in the position of 4. We'll check the values 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, and then after the insert, if you want to remove something, just L1 dot remove. I want to remove high. I want to remove high here. Take the value is L1. I already removed. I want to remove the last value. We can use L1 dot pop. It will remove from the last value. That's why it's showing the 4 L1. So it already removed. Last value is 4. Okay. Uh, Anything else? What is the remaining? We have done, yes, clear is remaining, copy is remaining, yeah, extend is remaining, sort, remove, reverse. Okay, one method is there, a copy, like I think it's a very old method because nowadays nobody is using a copy. uh, like I want to store in the L2 is equal to L1 dot copy. So it will be storing the all the values in the L2. If you're writing here L2 here, L1 is the same L1, and if you're checking L2, both are the same because it's a copy to the L2. That's why it's become the same. Even if you're not writing in the dot copy, it's also storing in the L2. That's why I'm saying that it's the old method. Okay, so clear will do it later in the last value, because clear is that clear all the values inside a list. So extend is there. Let me create another list. L3 is equal to create a list 7. We can pass a 90. Let me use L1 dot extend with L3. So that's mean L1 will be remains, sorry, L3 will be remains same. Yes, but L1 is extended with L3. L1 is extended with L3 with these values. Okay, that's mean of extend. So let's do it the reverse order. Reverse. So L1 dot reverse. Reverse. That's mean it will be showing in the opposite value. If you're taking L1, it's totally opposite. 94 6. And one more is also there is sort. Sort and reverse is totally different. It's totally different here. Reverse is just like opposite, and sort is ascending or descending order. So obviously we can't apply this sort to here because string is also available. Sort can be applied on only numeric data. If you're writing here L1 dot sort, yes, you're getting error because less than or greater than, we can say ascending or descending cannot be applied on a string and integer. What you have to do, just Take as a we can remove this hey. Just use L1 dot remove, L1 dot remove hey, and then using a sort, because after remove hey, only numeric value is there. If you're checking L1, and getting the answer is 4, 4.3, 4.4, like this way the sorting value. It's a ascending order, small value to maximum value. But if you want to do the descending order, so what's the solution? So in a sort, there is one parameter. It's called as a reverse. This by default is a false. By default is a false. If you run this file, yes, you will get the same value. But if you will use true, that's become a descending order. That's become a descending order. 5,000 to 4. Okay. So what is any remaining topic? We have only clear is remaining. Copy done, extend done, insert, index. Index is remaining. I'll tell you how exactly work. Uh, extend is done, sort is done, remove is done, reverse is done. This one is the only index and count clear. Like in L1, I want to check the index. L1 dot index. There is no any 2 points. Index. Sorry. Index pass some values. I want to check the index of 90. It will showing the it's not a double quotes, it's a numeric value, so we can't pass in the double quotes. Getting the answer is 2. Okay, yeah, 0 1 2. And even in the place of 90, if you're passing the value is 4, and you'll getting the answer is 10. The index of 4 is 10. Okay, if you'll check the value of L1 dot count, like as in string, passing the value 7 is the 2 times is available. Yes. But if you're passing the value is 4 is a 1 times is available, right? So this way I think it's very easy. It's a very small topics. So I think we don't want to discuss it too much to here related to count and index. Clear. L1 is look like a completely list is here, but if you'll use L1 dot clear, pass the value, then you will getting as if you'll check the L1, that's cleared everything. The blank list. But still, if you'll it's also list. If you're checking the data types of L1, will be remain list. It's not changing in other data type, right? So okay, let me take the same value, because I have to show you how exactly look minimum maximum number. Let me take L5 is equal to, okay, so if you will take a length of L5, that's mean a length of this value. So how many numbers is there, how many data is available, is 11 data. If we'll check a mean of L5, then it's 4 mean. A minimum value is 4 and maximum value is 5,000. We know, but if you want to check that, the L5, because in real life list will be increased, will be 1,000 data will be there. So how to find that which one is minimum, which one is maximum? That time we are passing this value. Even if I'm passing a sum of L5, then you will getting answer is summation in the sense addition of all the number. 5,000 plus 100 1,000 plus 90 plus 8 7 7 6 5 5 4.34. Okay, so these are a list. So before going to the next topic is a tuple, let's do some quiz and take a break and then continue the tuple. Okay, yes, Soeb, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Just show me, send me the link. Send them the link.
Yes, sir. Guys, I've shared the screen. Also, give me a minute. I'll put the link in the chat.
Yes. So one is asking the question is that is I think, yeah, measure difference between a extend and append Extend is extend with multiple datas, like extend with list, and append is adding some value, right? Let me show you. Yeah, where is that? Yeah, extend with any list, and
So
append
your
is
screen is not
append
shared.
any data. Okay, no problem. Okay, I think it's clear this out. Done with the quiz. Okay, I think. Okay, okay, done. First assignment is ATM machine, right? Yes, related to ATM machine. Just think your mind, just like a ATM machine, logging ATM machine. That's it. Like internet banking. If you're doing internet banking, you just pass the username and a password. If your username and password is wrong, then asking the question is enter the username again. But after 10 times or 15 times, you're blocked. It's that logic. Okay.
Yes, sir. We can
Yes.
continue.
Okay. So just tuple data type. Okay. Now just tell me anyone, tuple is mutable or immutable? Just put on the chat box. Tuple is mutable or immutable? Let me see. Is it mutable or immutable? Yes, tuple is immutable. Okay. Tuple is immutable. Okay. Most of the people is saying tuple is immutable, immutable, immutable. Ah, okay. You guys already cleared. Tuple is immutable, not immutable. Yes, immutable. Yes, perfect. Tuple is immutable. Tuple. Defining a tuple is defined by a round bracket. No, tuple is not a immutable, not a mutable. It's a immutable. Immutable. Pratik Thakur is writing immutable. No, it's a mutable is here. Ashish immutable perfect. Pratik mutable perfect. Priya is a mutable. No, it's a mutable. Right? If I'm writing some value is 5, 7, some passing some values here, and the same. There is no any data. Same data type concept is available in a tuple. We can directly pass a multiple data types. Hi. Yes. Somebody is asking that what is the mean of mutable and immutable? Yes, we can't change anything, right? So it's a tuple. Like I want to change the value of hi, it should be hello. So a of -1, that's mean. Getting the answer is hi. I want to change hello. It's not possible. It's non-changeable. Mutable means changeable. Immutable is non-changeable. Okay, so we can just fetch the value, but we can't pass any. We can assign any values to here. Like I want to value is 573. Yes, 573. So start with a 0 and colon where you want to end 0 1 2, and with 2 just use 3, and getting the answer is the 573. But yes, in to slice anything we always use this square bracket, not only in list. In every data types, to slice something we are using a square bracket, but here if you use a square bracket that become a list. Okay, so obviously tuple is immutable, and order data types defined by a round bracket, and yes, it has an index. So if tuple is immutable, so obviously their method and function will be very small area. There is only a two method, is count and index. Only two method. Okay, and functions length, mean, max. This one. So let me explain it, because tuple is very small data type, because it's a immutable, right? And you know, in a starting when we start the course, I just told you one thing. In a Python, everything is possible. Like tuple is immutable. We can't change anything. But I told you that everything is possible. Indirectly, you can change it, right? Indirectly, you can change it. Try it your own. Uh, okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, because it's not a big task. It's not assignment. A is equal to, you can just change in a list. Change in a list, because list is a mutable, right? List is a mutable. So here we can change. If we're passing the value is -1 and assigning the value is hello, it's possible. In a list is possible, but not possible in a tuple. So if we'll check the value is a, then you will getting answer it's changed, but it's not a tuple. To convert in a tuple, just use a is equal to tuple of a. This time it's changed, and same, this one and this one is same, but in indirect way. Directly it's not possible. So the same way, the tuple can also be used with length function. You can use length function of a, and you can find the mean value. Mean is not possible, because because it's containing a string also. String and integer, all the values available, so you we can't compare both, compare the data. And even in a tuple we can't remove hello, right? So in a method only two method is available. In a tuple there is only two method, count and index. A dot index only. Even you'll pass the value is 7, then you'll getting an index, first value. And same, if you want to check the another value, just comma and pass the second value. Just pass the 2 and 3, you will get a second index. So a dot count, pass the count is 7. How many times is there? Is just for it's 2 times. So tuple is very small data type. It's immutable and ordered. Okay. Dictionaries. Dictionary is I'll tell you, it's a mutable. Is ordered or unordered. What does it mean? Ordered means is any index is available or not, right? Ordered means index. Just put on a comment box. Is ordered or unordered. Just write down O U N U O. U O means unordered. O means ordered. Unordered. Yes, it's unordered. Okay. Anything else? Uh, Somebody is writing is a mutable. Yes, it's okay. We'll tell you. no ordered, unordered. Okay, means okay, if it's unordered, so obviously there is no any indexes available. Somebody is writing is ordered. Yeah, no, everyone is writing unordered. Yes, dictionary is unordered, means there is no any indexes available in the dictionary, right? Let me pass the dictionary to here. I'm writing, yeah, dictionary. Dictionary, dictionary is defined with key value pair. Yeah, it's unordered. D is equal to defined with key value pair and curly braces, like a, uh, taking a, and then colon 4, and b colon 5, even c colon 15, or yeah 15, and d colon 25. If we'll check the data type of data type of d, it's a dictionary. It's showing in the dict, not complete dictionary, right? Okay, so even we can change the length of d. So what will be the length? That would be 4 or 8. Yes, it will be 4 or 8. Let me know, and then let me do the same. Next program is, we can do the mean and max. If we'll be doing a mean of d, then it's getting a, because it's working on only keys. Yes, it's working on only a keys, not another value. So key is in a string, b is also a string, c is also a string, d is also a string. Okay, the length will be 4. Arti Jadhav is writing 4 4. Yes, anything else? It's 4 or 8. uh Pavni K is a 4, Pawan 4. Yes, okay, okay. So let me check, is 4 or something else? That is 4. What's that? Asta Jaiswal is in a CMD. We can see the saved Wi-Fi password. Yes, we can do, but why are questions to here right now? So let's do this program. Dictionary. Okay, if you'll check the length minimum of D, then capital A. If you'll check the maximum of D, then what will be? That will be D. Okay, because it's checking only a keys. Even if you want to find the value of keys, just D dot keys. D dot keys, you're getting all the keys. And if you're checking the values, D dot values. And if you're checking the D dot items, D dot items means datas, nothing else. Okay, items is a item is 4, b item is 5, c item is 15, d item is 25, this way. Okay, the any other function is there, method, mutable and unordered. Dictionaries is key value pair. Okay, this one is key and key value pair. Method and function, these are a method. What we did keys, we did values, we did items. Few is remaining. Okay, before going to the next one. Okay, so let's do the, yes, clear is just clear all the datas. Copy, just copy like in the previous one in list. From keys is something new, right? From keys is something new. Okay, we'll do the last one, because from keys, with the help of from keys, we have to give some small task, not assignment, it's a small task. Okay, let's do the pop and pop items and update. D dot pop, D dot pop. Oh, okay, we have to pass some values keys. Passing the value is D, then you will getting 25. If you check the value, it's like a remove. Pop is remove. There is no any method is available. Remove. So in the place of remove, we are using a pop in a dictionary. Okay. And the same if you're writing in a d dot pop left, and then it will remove the first value. Okay, there is no, what is that? Okay, capital A d dot pop left pop item, passing the value is C. Starting value is the starting automatically and last value. If you read it here, D. Pop items is removed for the last value, and pop is removed for passing the values, like a remove and pop. Okay, the previous in the list we are directly passing uh, pop and remove, and here is a pop and pop items. Okay, from keys is very important. It's something new. Let me clear first. D dot clear will be clear everything. So if you'll check the value is D, it will become a blank dictionary. Okay, so from keys, with the help of from keys we can create a big data set, big complete big dictionary. If you're creating any you know tuple, like a is equal to tuple, and passing some value is name, passing some value is class, passing a value is subject and roll number. Roll number, that's it. It's a normal tuple, it's not a dictionary. So with the help of from keys we can create as a dictionary, and this will be working as a key. So like z is equal to blank dictionary, it's a dictionary. If you're using a curly braces, it's taking as a dictionary. Dot from keys, and passing the values here a, and even if you want to pass any values, like I'm passing for starting n only, and after that we can change from keys. It's not a from keys, it's a from keys. From keys, we'll check the value is g, then you'll getting answer is g and class and name and class and subject and roll number, and this way. With even in a dictionary we can change the values. G of name, g of name, then you will getting answer is n. I want to assign some value is like Rahul. Yes, it's a Rahul. We can assign all those values. G of class is 12th class. 12th class, and then passing the value is a subject, and assign some value is Python. Soeb, can you please send the quiz? I need a water.
Sure, sir, sure.
Yeah.
As I've pulled on the screen, I'll also chat. Meanwhile, sir has a sip of water. Please go play the quiz.
Yeah, it's done. Should we start?
Yes, sir, we can continue.
Yeah, okay. Someone is asking the question is Kari Kalan, yeah, from UK. Uh, can we use the dictionary for a username and a password value for implementation is assignment too? Yes, we can use, but it will be too much difficult. We can use properly because for login and password, it's not required to use for dictionary. But if you register something and then want to log in values, that time we can use a dictionary because dictionary will also be work as a that time dictionary will work as a database where we're storing the data and then logging the value. Yes, we can use roll number like 1 2 3 5. These are a roll number. If you check the value is G, and getting the data is like this way. Dictionary is working this process. Hope this dictionary concept is clear. Even in a dictionary we can also apply a multiple data like in Rahul I have a multiple data like this way is Rahul and Priya. Yes, so we can apply the multiple data with a list. And 12th class is BSc E, that will be better. And machine learning and Python, ML and just pass the square bracket and passing some values, some these are roll number. Okay, what's the problem? It's the comma. Yes. These are a data. Completely look like a data. Even if you're talking about the implementation of the dictionary for creating a complete table, for creating a JSON data, most of the time we are using, not most of the time, every time we are using a dictionaries and list. So this one is a list of dictionary. Yeah, this one. G is a list of dictionary because we have applied the multiple list with dictionaries. The last one is very important is set. It's very small data type. It's also a mutable but unordered. If you, it's also defined with a curly braces. Like it will take me max to max 2 to 3 minutes. Like if I'm passing some values, so every data type has some unique points. That's why it's a different data type to here. uh, in a dictionary, sorry, in a set, uniqueness of the set is it always taking only unique value. Like if I'm passing 666 the multiple times, but if you'll check the value of s, so it will taking only one times s, one times 6. It always taking a unique value. Okay. It's also a mutable and unordered. There is no any order is available. If there is no order available, so obviously we can't you know we can't apply with any index, we can't fetch anything. Like if you apply some values like a 5, no, you'll getting error. It's unordered. So if order is not there, so means we can't fetch anything directly. But the best part is it always taking a unique value. Like if I'm have one list, these are a list where a 7 in the 2 3 times, and okay, 8 is a 2 3 times. But if you'll print l, it's always taking only a list, it's a complete value. But if you'll consider in a set, it will taking only a unique value to here. The set is taking always a unique value in the defined with the curly braces. Okay, so in a Python there is mainly a 5 data types is there. Somebody is also considered in the sixth one. First, string. Let me repeat again: string, list, tuple, dictionary, and set. Somebody is considered numeric data type is also there, like integer, float, and but it's not a container. It's not any index is there. That's why somebody is not considering numeric data type in mutable or immutable, right? But complete 6 data type is there. Okay. Okay. Okay then. Uh, this topic is clear. We have done all the you know dictionaries and set everything, all the data types. So tomorrow we'll start with the functions. And yes, after 2 3 hours, I'll share you complete assignment, and just try to complete that assignment. After that, I'll share you the solutions. Okay. Okay then. Bye bye, guys. So yeah, Jethalal. Okay. Okay then. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Yeah.
Make sure you are marking your attendance and also submitting the assignment. For any queries, reach out to our community, community.letsupgrade.in. We'll be helping you there. Check the all details post, and we'll be having a session on YouTube tomorrow, same time. Thank you.